What's up, guys? Welcome back to GTNH, and today we are going to be making our first multi-blocks like that and this and some fancy new tools. So since the last episode, I've done a little bit more clearing of the trees, just kind of trying to open it up, make it a little bit more mob. I guess it wouldn't be proof, but at least I can see them. In here, I think the only quest that I've actually done is this quest. So I made the knife and then used a blank pattern to make one of these wooden forms, which we're going to need. And then another quest is if we take jungle saplings and put them with paper, that gives us paper bark. We're just going to take these out here because that'll be nice. I don't have to make paper, so we'll grow those there. That is done. And then back here, so I did a little bit of mining. So if we look at this map here and ore veins, so these are the ore veins that I've found so far. We're here, base is kind of going back here. I did find a coal vein like right underneath the base. As I was up here making room for the base, I decided I'd dig back here and go this direction. And I ended up hitting that coal vein up here. So all the way back there, I think, is the edge of the vein. And this back wall is still going. You can see there's a piece of coal here. So I don't know how far this way it goes, but it kind of works out. There's more coal. So I figure this will be kind of our base in this room. But I'm going to have to dig all this coal out before we can really start doing anything in here. So that's kind of, obviously I have flint tools, so that's going to take a while. But anyway, I wanted to go ahead and jump into some of this other stuff. We got this one done. I'll get that later. Next step is the coke ovens. So to make the coke ovens, we need unfired coke oven bricks. And that, I believe, it takes clay and sand. So I need to go collect some of that stuff. I do have a little bit of sand. I thought I had more clay than that. There's some clay. And make a whole bunch of bricks. I don't know. That's not going to give us quite enough. So anyway, I'm going to go get sand. I found a really nice spot for gravel, which is over in this biome, which can't tell what it is. I can't remember what it is, but I need sand. So I might actually go to this river. I know there's a bunch of clay and a bunch of sand. Alright, I made all of that sand and clay into some more bricks, so we have enough to get the first part of the quest done. I did make a whole bunch more furnaces, because I need to... That was dumb. I can't get into my chest. I need to actually start smelting some coal down that I've mined up, so the raw coal ore, we can take it, and we have to smelt it to turn it into coal. So we have that to do. We can actually throw this up here. I should have lignite. There's lignite. I thought I had little pieces. I guess I don't. So anyway, I need to get this coal and smelt these bricks up, and I'll just use... I hate using coal coke, but that's what we're going to use. And I have enough coke oven bricks ready to go, so we'll take those and just make the blocks. And the blocks are pretty simple. We'll do that, and then we should be able to set up our first coke oven. And we'll put that temporary back here, I guess. Let's put it over here. We'll stick it in this little slot. Just a 3x3, I think should do. Yeah, it should go in there quite nicely. So we'll throw this down. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it is a hollow structure. We'll run that around, and block here in the front. We had just enough. That's pretty amazing. So now the coke oven, we can just throw, what I will put in there is coal. So we'll grab this, and throw that in there, and it takes quite a while to make coal coke, but we'll also get creosote oil out of that, and we can use that to make a few different things, fuel some things. I think we can use it to make torches if we even wanted to later. But anyway, I'm going to wait on that. And actually, I guess we should look at the quest book. We'll claim this because I definitely want the bacon sandwiches. I do have a cotton farm growing. It's a good idea to get one of those going as soon as possible because you will need it. Hopefully I'm not attacked. Okay, we're good. And turn that off. Here is the cotton farm down here. So I'll probably add even more to it just so I can really get a bunch of cotton going. So while we wait on this charcoal to do its thing, I only put 4 logs in there because I only want 4 pieces of charcoal, and then we'll put this back in it. I went down to the multi-block tab, so it's way down here. Multi-block tab, so we have 2 choices. We can either go to that village and steal this stuff from the village, and we get nothing, or we can go ahead and collect all this stuff up and make a tinker's smeltery this way. And we'll get 2 steam age loot bags. So we're definitely going to go this way. And then once we go this way, then I'll go to the village and steal that stuff to make the smeltery bigger. So I think, though, it shows that I've already done it because we had the sand for this guy. But I'm going to have to go back and grab some more sand, gravel, and clay so we can make the grout. I'm almost done making all the clay dust. This has taken a ton of these mortars, but this should be enough. Hopefully I have a little bit more clay. There's that. Let's go over here. There should be more clay someplace. There's some more. Okay. And take this, put it in here. Okay. That should get us enough clay dust. Yeah, plenty. And then I should have plenty of gravel, plenty of sand. One thing I do believe that you should rush is the tinker's smeltery. So, yeah, grout. How do we... Okay, so grout, we need to go down by the water again. I guess I'll take this crafting table and go down there. Do I have my bucket? I do. Look at this guy trying to be all sneaky and stuff. Hey, the cotton's growing. We need... Ooh, no. No, you don't do that. Come on over here and blow up. I'm not too sure how bad that kind of creeper is. Where are you going? I'm over here. Stay in the water just in case, because that would not be good. Oh, it's a what kind of creeper? Oh, okay. That's great. Go away. Go away. Oh, go. Oh, that was lucky. That was real lucky. And the last little bit of clay dust I have, I don't know how many blocks I ended up making. Probably, hopefully, some extra ones. That would be nice. I've drained like, what, a quarter of this lake now. With just the smeltery and what was the first things that we made? I don't know. We drained a lot of water. Okay, so now we have the grout. Let's actually make sure that's enough. Grout 162, that is enough. We already made the wooden form. So now we need unfired seared brick. So we just need to put that around the wooden form. So that is pretty simple there. Take that. Here's our wooden form. Hopefully it lasts. It should. And we'll just throw all this up here. And is that all the grout? Yeah. Balance grid. So there is those bricks. So we have that now. We just have to smelt them. So we'll take all this. I was smelting a bunch of stone because I was going through a ton of it making the mortars. We'll throw that up there. Okay, now we wait once more. One thing we can do while we're waiting is these 2 trees grew. So now we can get paper off of that. So that's awesome. So there's what, free Tinker's patterns, which we'll need here soon enough. And then the other thing was these gloves. These gloves come in pretty handy. It keeps you from burning your hands carrying the lava around. I needed the leather. I have some more in here. Okay, so we have that. And how many string? 6 string and 6 woven cotton. So to get the string, we can just put the cotton like this. And this is why we need a whole bunch of cotton. Woven cotton. Yeah, woven cotton. So how many of those do I need? 6. And I got most of the seared bricks ready to go. I did some mining down here while I was waiting, and it looks like this is the bottom of our coal vein. So that is the farthest down I'm finding coal, which it's amazing because that's a good bit of coal. But boy, I got a lot of digging. In here, we should have our charcoal, so that'll complete that quest. Maybe? It didn't pull anything up. Stone Age. What do we, oh, we have to give it to him. Here you go. You can have my charcoal. We're gonna go ahead and take this loot bag and open it, see if we got anything. Arrows, okay. And then let's go back to, well, what is this? Oh, it's a bunch of different kinds. Okay. Okay, we'll get into that later. Let's go back down. We want the Tinker's Smeltery. So we have the seared bricks. Now we need these, which requires me to drain the lake some more. We need 28 of those. I better take my crafting table. That would be a smart thing to do. And the casting basin. Then we have to make seared stone. So that means we have to get the thing going. So then we can make the casting table. So I think because my pickaxe needs repaired, I think we'll put the smeltery down there. That's more kind of the permanent spot. But yeah, got to repair and do some digging. I think the smeltery will go right here. So if we take, my inventory is packed. Oh, I didn't want to throw that out though. I'd like to keep that. Okay. So let's put the tank. Where do I want the tank? Actually, let's put the tank over here on this side. So tank will go there, and then we need a couple of these bricks. And then I'll put the drains up here. And then back here, we actually need to do the floor in these bricks. And I'm gonna have to make some more. Luckily, I have these. And then let's see, faucets. Faucets will go here. Basin can go under. We'll put the basin over here. I need to go drain the lake. So I have decided, because I wanted to be a good person, I'm going to save this villager and make sure that no other villagers get caught in a Tinker's Smeltery. So I will remove this whole smeltery just for the villagers. And now that we've done our good deeds for today, we have quite a large smeltery, which is amazing. So we're going to close that up. And to get the thing to work, though, we need to not have cobblestone and torches in there. And we're going to take the tank and go get some lava. But I'm not going to do that without making the gloves. So I was able to scrounge up enough of the cotton out there to get, I think, everything ready to go. So we have our leather, and then we take woven cotton like this, and that's not how it's done. So we need to go up here, and Stone Age, we're missing something. So the gloves. Oh, I need more string. I'll bet you I don't have enough. What is that? Yogurt. What quest did I complete where I got yogurt? I need more cotton. And we have enough cotton now. So there is the right hand, and then we need the left hand. I can't remember how I had the leather in there. What is this? Right hand, left hand. Okay, so we have both of those. We should be good to go. Now, I don't want to go down and mine for lava with a flint pickaxe. So there is a place in the world way over that direction that has some surface lava. So I'm going to go scoop up a few buckets. Speaking of bucket, yeah. It's going to burn that bucket up. I'm only going to be able to get 1 scoop. Oh well. I changed my mind. We'll take 4. So the surface lava was kind of a letdown. Oh well. We'll get like what, two buckets out of this. I brought the seared tank with us and put it down. We need to get the gloves on. I'm pretty sure they go in the ring slot. Hopefully that does it. Or scoop that up. Okay, so it should hurt us if we're not holding it. Okay, so if we hold it in your hand, okay, everything's good. So we'll put that in there, and it is dark outside. That's not good. Oh, put it in the tank. And then we can pick the tank up and hold the tank. I think I'm going to... This isn't good. I'm going to hide for a little while. Okay, I'm just gonna stand here for the night and hold on to this tank. And I got the lava back to the base, so we're gonna plug that in there. Then we're just gonna throw some cobblestone in there, and that will give us seared stone that we can pour out into our casting basin. I have our seared stone here, and there is the casting table. So that completed that whole thing. That's amazing. So we'll put this down here. I don't know how close we are to better than flint tools, but hopefully super close. So we get those two things and Steam Age loot bag. So please give me a macerator. No, potions. Potion of night vision, and give me a steam boiler. Poisonous potato is okay also. So now that we have our Tinker's Smeltery, I went through, there's a couple like checkbox quests. We got potato pie. This one gave us an iron ingot. This one though, we need to turn in 256 cobblestone, which I should have. Consume. Okay. That's a consume quest. All right, so we get an iron pickaxe head no matter what, and then we're going to go ahead and take the shovel. We'll take that. Now, I do have, if we look at the journey map real quick down here, where is it? Right here, copper. So we have a copper vein, but it also has iron in it. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe, so I should be able to do that. Pretty sure it needs to be fully repaired before we can upgrade it. So we need a few of these and make one piece of flint. So we can repair this and then put it here with the iron pickaxe head. Yeah. And then on the flint pickaxe, I did mine enough with that to actually upgrade the mining level to copper. So that's how I was able to go down and get some raw copper and chalcopyrite. So these both are copper. So we should be able to just toss them in the smeltery and they work. I guess we can go ahead and upgrade this. So now this is at iron mining level, and I could, well, this will get upgraded while I'm mining all this coal out probably. Let's see, let's put this in here. So that'll get smelted down, and then if you've been keeping an eye out, some of this zinc ore gravel, we need to throw some of that in. We need to be able to pour an ingot out. Do I have? Yeah, I have seared bricks. Let's wait on that to melt. And it's a 3-to-1 ratio, so 3 copper per 1 of these zinc gravel ores, so I took a couple out. But we have 9 molten brass, so then we should be able to take this seared brick, pop it in here, and dump this on it. And that gives us this. So now we can use this to throw iron into there and make ingots. Of course, I'm not going to throw that in there just to make an ingot, but I'll have to go mine some iron, mine some copper, and get some ingots going. We'll go ahead and throw this in there. That won't mix with this. So we'll need some copper to get into steam, but we need to, I know we need to make a water tank and stuff. I don't know if that is quite unlocked yet. Here's this quest. Oh, wow. We get 16 more. That's pretty amazing. Okay. So I'm going to have to do some mining. Like this is asking for tin, which I have not even found tin yet. This is asking for 48 copper ingots. So I definitely need to do some mining and searching around. This is asking for all the different ores in that vein that I already found. So anyway, I have some work to do, plus I have to dig out all this coal. So yeah, I got a lot of digging to do. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.